Okay, that was useless. So it was like a YouTube studio manager or something, I don't know, but basically it has nothing to do with streaming, and it just like shows your analytics and all that shit. So I'm bored. Well, I can talk about this salon. This is a Republic salon. They've been around for I think 10 years now, maybe 9 or 10 years. I think in 2008 they won, or they were ranked one of the top 5 new salons in the nation. Pretty rad. It's like really nice in here. Highly recommend them. They have this 3rd story view, which is really pretty. Very modern looking in here. All exposed brick and like, I don't even know what you would call this kind of ceiling. I don't know. Looks like a cabin or something. That is a color bar. Oh. This has been an interesting experience so far. I'm not crazy yet, I think. A friend of mine, actually a couple friends, have suggested that I do a Q&A on either Facebook Live or on Instagram Live, or both. Actually, I could do both. Just doing like a Q&A, saying that they had a lot of questions. We're curious about what it's like and what my experience has been living under surveillance, constantly being watched, and like what I'm thinking and like how it affects me. So I think that's doable. I don't know of a good time if you guys have any suggestions about that, or like any other ideas that are kind of like, hey, you should do like a Q&A or something interactive. Any suggestions that you have for this piece? Like this art piece is like purely experimental, and I'm just kind of like riding the wave. I don't really have solid plans for this. I just am kind of camera on and going with the flow. So yeah, any suggestions at all would be really rad. It's mildly awkward being in the corner by myself, talking to myself, or talking to my phone, and it not even being a FaceTime. It's like my own face. I'm becoming aware that I'm not looking at the screen. I'm like choosing to look around the room instead of the screen because I'm avoiding eye contact with myself. Yeah. Oh, it's awesome.
So are you just using your phone for the whole thing?
No, this is like going out is the only time I use my phone. I do it from my laptop through YouTube Live, which I have embedded in a website that's for this, just for this project alone. But yeah, I do it through my laptop and like an external camera that feeds into the laptop. But
So you don't have to have it like constantly positioned and just such a way.
no, I normally like set it up and like forget it. Yeah, this is only the second time I had to use my phone. First was last night. I went to an art show. I was like really nervous about, going out and being
Right.
live because it just feels so like stupid and pretentious. Like, yeah, like I'm in an art gallery standing by myself with like
Taking a critique.
Seriously, I probably look like a sociopath in here, like taking videos of myself in an art gallery drinking wine. Like, I don't know. It's been fun. I was really nervous about coming in here with it also. Um, it's been okay. It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Hey, I'm impressed. I definitely couldn't do it.
I'm trying.
So what was the inspiration for this whole thing?
A lot of my art has to do with like just like human connection and the use of the internet, and how just like technology is affecting the way that humans connect, like close to each other, interact, feeling of like closeness and intimacy. Also, just like I'm really interested in like the gaze in general, like the act of looking, and like objectification versus empowerment. A lot of stuff along that line. So it's mainly just like an experiment to see what it's like. My exit show for art school is next Friday, so it's like an experiment to see if I can go 24 hours a day for an entire week under some sort of surveillance. Well, I built like a fake bedroom inside of a studio space in my school that has a full wall of windows, so anybody from the outside can see me in this bedroom. There's like a bed and like my stuff. It just looks like a little fake bedroom, but there's also other people's workspaces that are in there. So anybody from the outside can see me at any point in time, and also it's live streamed over the internet. So really,
So
anybody
you're
in
like
the
living
world.
in your studio space right now?
Yeah, I totally will.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, that's a really cool project.
Yeah,
And it sounds like a good way to like kind of hit the intersection of all the different things you were talking about.
yeah. I just plan to. I don't know exactly what I'm going for. I don't know what the objective is, except for just to learn from it, and it's an experiment.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, that's part of it, right? You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I can imagine that's the sort of thing you'd have a lot more things to say about after you're done.
Yeah. I just been like taking notes and everything, and just like if I have realizations, be like, wow, this is the first time that this weird sentiment occurred to me, or first time I really felt like the presence of the camera affecting like how I do certain things.
That's super interesting.
Are we relocating to your spot?
I have time to drive if you want me to.
Sure. Yeah, or let me see. Would it be trying and put pills in it, or do you have time? Do you have time to do that? Sure.
Drying it straight or drying it and curling it really doesn't take me any longer either way. So, yeah.
Okay. And
Oh, and of course, you can plug back in if you need to.
yeah, that'd be awesome. Might have to turn it down. Might as well finish this one. So dry, is it going to be like grayish purple or like mauvish, or what color would you say this is?
Probably kind of a combination of those things. Like, because now it's like pretty much straight up grayish purple right at the roots, but then it kind of comes out to this mauvish color. I think it's gonna be interesting. Good interesting, not interesting. Just super lightweight and maybe a little too that look like it's landing right in front of it.
Yeah. It's so great. And I'm like, what? And like, the only way you can get in trouble for it is if it's in public. So are there people who come here just to get you to like wash and style their hair? And that's a blowout?
That's a blowout, yeah. Like if you're just getting it washed and like dried and round brush straight, like that's a blowout. If you go to like a blow dry bar in a bigger city, like usually when they say blowout, because that's all they do, they do the whole like setting it on round brushes and like putting the big waves in it and stuff. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff that we're like, yeah. That takes a ton of round brushes that we don't individually stick for, so
Yeah.
like when people want that look, usually we blow it out and do the curling.
So, like,
We're in the South, it tends to pull heavy that way.
yeah. So that kind of practice is a lot more common, like back in the day, right? Like the beauty shop days where like ladies would go get their hair
So
done.
back then, they would do at least once a week, if not more. What they were actually getting done was setting their hair on rollers and sitting under a dryer until it was dry, and then getting it all teased out and flocked so it was sitting, exactly helmet style like they wanted it, and sprayed down with so much aquanet that it would not move.
And then just try to maintain that all
Yes,
week long.
like wrap a scarf around it when you go to bed. That's why you always see, like in old TV shows, women always sleep with something.
Or
on
like
their head.
riding in the convertible with
Yes,
a little like.
exactly, because you do not mess up that hair.
Yeah.
And it was like you could have thumped it. It was so hard.
Wow.
Most of the people around here who come in and get their hair just washed and styled, it's for like a special occasion, or like one of my clients came in recently because she was going out of town to a conference,
day, the ladies who would get their hair done once a week, they would just, like, the time that they would wash it would be when they would come to get it done, right?
Like, some women will wash their hair at home and roll it and stuff in between, but a lot of people didn't even bother with that. And there are still, you know, you see the little old ladies at church that always have like that helmet of curls. They still do that once or twice a week. They go in, get those rollers put in, and sit under that dryer, and they get it straight to heck and back.
So, like, the product or whatever, like Brazilian blowout, that's a treatment, right?
Yes. That is a keratin treatment.
But it's like a 30-day one.
That also straightens it. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's like a really, really serious keratin treatment that, like, coats it down so much that it is straight.
Is it formaldehyde based? It is?
Yes. That's why it's very hard to find someone around here who will do them.
Does it involve, like, do you have to flat iron it?
Yes.
Is it like
you
the
have to flat iron
fumes are bad for you?
Exactly. When you flat iron it, it releases formaldehyde, like the chemical reaction that heat causes releases formaldehyde, so there's formaldehyde gas all around. And people who do them on the regular usually have a gas mask for when they're doing stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? No.
I think I'll pass.
Yeah.
What brands of, like, treatments like that do you guys have here? Like, I know I talked to you about the Kenra one and how that one phased out and everything, but
We do, so there's one girl who does one that's still not a straightening treatment. We only do smoothing treatments because all of the straightening ones are like what they're not But there's a smoothing treatment she does. Last I checked, she's using a brand called Copula.
that's the first one I ever got.
Yeah.
The one that you can't wash your hair for like 3 days.
Yeah, exactly. So she does the smoothing version of that one. And yeah, it's a bit more involved, it's a little more expensive. You can't wash your hair for 3 days. And we all do one by, I'll have to look and tell you who makes it. It's in my station. But it's a spray-in one that's like, we wash your hair with clarifying shampoo just like you would for a full-on one. But then we spray it in section by section and comb it through, and it's like a mini keratin treatment, so you still get some of the defrizzing from it, you know, like it helps it to behave a little bit better, but it doesn't last as long. You have to get it retouched more often, but it costs about half of what the full-on one does. So. Actually, a little less than that. The full-on one I think is about 100, and that one's like 40.
Okay. So the full-on one is like the Copula?
Yeah.
And that one you have to put on and like straighten it through?
You do have to straighten it through, because all of those keratin smoothers, they're heat activated.
Right.
So like, you spray the stuff in your hair, and if you just left it in there, your hair would be sticky, like gummy. Yeah, it's really nasty. But yeah, so it still gets flat ironed through. But you can wash your hair like the next day.
Yeah, it was hard with the Coppola one. Like, normally not washing my hair for 3 days would be fine. Like, I could do it, except, like, normally I'd be wearing my hair, like, wavy or curly. And, you know, if that's a 3-day thing, you could just kind of, like, toss it around. But, like, you leave there with, like, stick straight hair. And if you're not used to wearing stick straight hair, it shows, like, oil. Yeah, it's like you can't put it in a ponytail.
Nope, no barrettes, no ponytails,
No nothing. Just
not even a scrunchie, because it'll put a dent in your hair that won't go away.
Yeah, exactly.
Luckily, I guess everybody we've had who's gotten it has taken heed when she told them that, because I've never seen anyone get a permanent dent, but I know it's happening.
Yeah. I was just so sad that they discontinued the Kenra one. Like, that one was
I know.
amazing.
Like, even the camera rep was, like, really bummed about it, you know?
I was me too.
Because I told you, like, she straight up told me the reason that they discontinued it was they didn't make enough money off of it because it lasted too long.
Exactly. I could get it done, like, 2 or 3 times.
Well, we're not turning enough profit. We're not going to make it anymore. Instead of just, like, making it in smaller sizes and charging more since people would have paid for it.
I would have paid for it. Yeah. I'm so sad about that. Like, I kid you not, like, okay, if I air dry my hair, it takes bare minimum 2 hours to air dry.
Right.
It will stay just like wet dog looking for at least 2 hours, and then it'll start drying up. And if I blow dry my hair, oh god, it takes a very, very long time too, and it's just so awful and poopy and really hard. But like, when I would get the Kenra treatment, my hair was absolutely smooth, dry in like 5 to 10 minutes, and I don't even know how that's possible. It would just like, and that is not even an exaggeration at all. I remember I would shower, and I used to have to.
You've had enough different treatments on your hair. I'm sure you know from the difference. You know.
It is wild.
Like, I want that. Because I don't blow dry my hair at all, you know, and yeah, I have to come up here with like a wet head and like sometime shortly after my first client, because by then it's been about 2 hours, I can finally go like this and not look like ramen noodles anymore.
Exactly. So there's only one person here that does the coppola treatment?
Sorry, what?
There's only one person here that does the coppola treatment?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's Allie, the girl with like the strawberry blonde hair.
The really short strawberry? Oh, no. I'm thinking of the one that normally has like the...
Oh yeah, that's Sally. I can see where you get that. Yeah, no, Callie's the one. She's got, her hair's like a little longer than mine, but it's straight and it's like golden strawberry blonde.
Does she have bangs?
Yes.
Okay. And you're one of the only people that do the Olaplex?
Yeah, that's mostly because people get nervous about it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is there some like stressful
longer
parts?
processing times that freak people out. Like,
They think that they're gonna mess up their schedule or something?
no, it's more about being afraid to leave things on the hair towel. Like, because it goes against, you know,
Normal
years of
physics.
brain, like don't do this,
Yeah.
but you have to do it. And also, like, a lot of people don't like to work with volumes as high if you really have to do Olaplex.
So with the Olaplex, you
people
have
out some too. And we have a pretty good policy here of if something freaks you out, you don't have to do it. Like, just don't do it.
Good.
If it makes you nervous, you're like, that's gonna come through. You're gonna make other people nervous, and everybody's nervous, and it's just not good for anyone.
Yeah,
Like, if something makes you nervous, you don't have to do it. Waxing makes me crazy nervous. I'm licensed to do it, but it makes me just a ball.
And you just rather
So I just don't.
Yeah, good. So with Olaplex, you have to use like a higher volume and a longer developing time.
So between the two, it weirds people out of it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so I have to do everything that I was taught not to do.
How much longer does my hair have to develop with Olaplex than if I wasn't using it?
So, like, I don't have to leave it on yours that much longer because your hair is not crazy dark naturally, and because you're just getting root retouches at this point. So, like, you know, this stuff is harder to get light when you're initially getting your hair light. But sometimes it can be like a good 20, 30 minutes longer than what you're used to, which that's why it freaks people out so much.
Right.
You know?
What's the volume difference in the developer?
You go up one level, like wherever you would start, because, you know, I use like 3 different levels of volume on your hair.
Really? I had no idea.
Yeah, that's why I run off and remix it like 3 times when I'm doing your hair. it's stronger every time I put it on again, so that you don't end up with like white and orange.
Wow. Wait. So what parts of my hair do you use different volumes for?
So I always start here, because this area of your head, like the whole crown area, that is usually the hardest to get it bumping up, because that's where your hair starts to get a little darker naturally, and it's more exposed to the air, whereas this hair is more insulated, even though it's darker. So I always start about here, and I use 30 volume to about here, and then I use 35 volume the rest of the way down, and then through a little bit of this, and I use 40 volume on what's left.
In the front?
Yeah, this heats up the fastest, but it's exposed to the most air, so it's the hardest to get the lift in it. So yeah, there's a system in there.
Wow. But this has the least amount of time with it on.
Exactly.
So
it gets the strongest stuff, but it's on there the least amount of time. And that way, it negates the fact that the air is coming out. Because like I said, this hair tends to lift the easiest anyway, because this is the lightest hair on your head. You can with this right here.
I always wondered about that. That just totally solved a really big mystery in my head. Because I was thinking, like, if hair... I mean, I didn't really know that hair pulled at different, levels. But I was thinking, like, oh, man, I'd be so nervous to bleach somebody's hair because you have to start somewhere. And I feel like wherever, you're working with the same volume the whole time, if you start somewhere, wherever you end is going to be way darker. Like, either you wait for the last part to be at the right, lifted level, and then maybe the first part can ride. Yeah, it would just, like, melt. Or, like, wait till the first part gets right and the rest will be, like, super orange.
Really the only time we're ever, like, just using one volume, if there's bleach involved, is, like, I have a few clients that, like, sometimes when they're, like, if they get a base color and a highlight, sometimes if I'm just retouching their highlights a little bit, I will just mix one volume and, like, put a few just over the top. Other than that, even with a partial, I'm usually using at least 2 or 3 volumes.
Yeah. How is my hair health holding up? Like, does it look like it's getting, like, I'm doing anything wrong, or does it look like damaged or anything?
No,
it's good. Oh, good. That's so good to know.
Considering, the color of it.
Yeah.
I have clients that do their color that also, like, take really good care of their hair, but, like, it's hard,
Yeah.
Doing this means your hair is inherently damaged, like, but mitigating that damage as much as possible is the best you can do. But yeah, yours holds up exceptionally well.
Good. That's good to know.
Like, just the fact that I know you feel like it takes you forever, but your hair dries so fast.
Really? Wow. Because the lighter the hair, doesn't just like a sponge for...
Yeah,
like it
basically
just really
the more pigment we've taken out of it, the more it's trying to retain moisture because it doesn't do it as well anymore.
Wow.
So it's like all these little holes and gaps that are in your hair now that are trying to hold on to water and can't. So when you're trying to get it dry, it's like, no, I'm not letting go.
Is hair as light as mine, or that has been processed as much as mine? Is it more at risk for like when it comes to smoothing treatments or like keratin treatments or something like that? Is it riskier to do it on my hair? Like, I don't know.
So something like a smoothing treatment, not going to do it. Mostly, all that those do is put extra keratin in your hair. That's what your hair is made of anyway.
Yeah.
Something like a keratin straightener, because those are so much more severe. And they put an amount of keratin in your hair that it can start going toward that, what we were talking about earlier, like brittle. Like, I would not do that.
So keratin straightener, no, but like a smoothie?
But like a smoother, yeah, not a big deal. Like the riskiest thing about that for you would be how high the heat has to be when you put it into your hair.
Right. I think it was like 410 degrees or something like that.
Yep.
I know once
lower than that, it doesn't set.
Yeah,
so you get that gummy, funky
yeah.
thing.
I know, I really need it. It's flipping everywhere. Yeah. Like, I'm done. We are. Good. Honestly, fresh versus exactly. Okay. At least I graduated. Yes. Congratulations. Yeah, we're here. Perfect. Are you taking a picture just like this weekend? Yeah. Katie and I are. And I think she has an appointment with you coming. Okay, good. I was going to say. Oh, yeah. And if she doesn't, I'll tell her, but I'm very she's really too high. I'm very like, sure, like,
Yeah, but hers are like 2.5 hours long appointments.
Well, I literally have no hair. So, good luck in Seattle.
So you said your exit show is next Friday?
It is, yeah.
Gosh, this year is going by.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it should be time for stuff like that yet.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I am excited and stressed and just freaked out and all the emotions at one time, I think.
Yeah, I've met very few people who at this point were like, yeah, I'm freaking jazzed, yeah. Everybody's like, I'm excited, I'm nervous, it's a little intimidating, but I'm excited.
Yeah. And what's cool about doing this, like, surveillance piece is that it's kind of keeping me accountable. Like, I'm doing it within my studio, so I have to be in my studio at all time. I can't, like, close down in the comfort of my apartment and be like, oh, yeah. Which I think I
and
have
be like, I was just so busy.
Yeah, exactly. So if I'm in there, and also, you know, I think since I've been in there, a lot of other people have been in there too, and we've all just like co-created together. I think having the presence and like accountability of like a bunch of artists. Yeah, like I should go keep her company. Oh wait, like the first day, I thought this was going to be great because I was going to be around a bunch of people, and that's where I get like my energy and my inspiration from is others. I don't know, that's just keeps me very in the present and alive feeling. But the first day, it seemed like, okay, I had so many great people in there, and like my favorite people, but that day, every one of them seemed to be having like some kind of issue that day. And so the whole day was just spent being empathetic with like, these were like, oh, talking about the, you know, whatever, and talking everything through. And at the end of the day, I realized, like, oh my God, was I totally mistaken this whole time? And, like, no, I don't get anything done if I'm around people. I just literally spent the entire day talking to a whole variety of friends. But it's gotten better. It's gotten a lot better because, like, once the friends actually started working and being productive also, it's, like, not a distraction, but more of, like, it's gotten better.
I could see that, though, at least at first being tempting to just, like, you know, chill.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we've gotten together, let's hang out.
Exactly.
So are you going to try to go out at all this weekend?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
It seems like it'd be a challenge, you know?
It would, and I don't even know if I'd be able to enjoy myself. Maybe this is considered out tonight. I'm going to it's the MFA exit show at the Georgia Museum, and so yeah, I'm gonna have to stream that and.
So more continuous selfie at an art show while you drink wine.
Yes. Hopefully I'll have like a squad of people to kind of like make it more comfortable.
I think it's fun because now like that'll be the second time, so like you'll go down in history as the girl who was like always filming herself at everybody's art show.
Yeah.
You'll be like a UGA art department legend.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I hope people just know what I'm doing and don't assume the worst. Or maybe it'd be funny if they assume the worst.
Like anybody who actually noticed the other night when you were there probably went to somebody else and was like, what was up with that? And they were like, oh, she's doing a project. And they were like, oh. You know?
That's why I said to a random friend, you know, like, oh, I feel like blah, blah, blah. She's like, no, I think everybody in here knows what you're doing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, maybe.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. Thanks again for being okay with me doing this. I really did not expect anybody to have any patience with me at all for it. But.
Like I said, I'm so used to like working while they're like wedding photographers swarming around behind me and like getting right here, and like to me that's way like I noticed that way more than I noticed this.
Okay.
So yeah, you're fine. I'm glad you got to get something that wasn't you being stuck in your studio.
Yeah. Also thought it'd be really
allowed to go somewhere.
like halfway really want to do it, halfway really makes me nervous. But I thought it'd be really funny too, just because like the fact that I usually up until the point where like the cake comes off, I normally feel like I look so crazy. Like,
right?
Have you seen that meme that's like has a weird? I think it's like one of the practice mannequin heads that people used to practice cutting hair on, and it has one of these around it, and the hair slicked back, and it's just like this really kind of funny picture, and it says that moment when you look in the mirror after the stylist like gets done with your shampoo, and you look in the mirror and wonder if you've always been this ugly. You know what I'm talking about?
That's too good.
I relate
I've not
to that
seen
so
that, but I
much.
guarantee you Danny has it on his phone. I'm gonna have to go get it
Yeah.
and show it to me.
Awesome. Okay. It's great.
See what I mean? Like, it's a little more lavender gray at the roots, but then it's a little more mauvey.
Yeah.
Down from there.
This is great. It'll be a good base for like any pinky purple that I put onto it. It's wonderful.
Yeah, you should be able to just kind of incorporate, you know?
Absolutely. Let me get this charger in my bag.
And of course, if it gives you any trouble at all, holler at me. I'll be here.
Totally will. And do they have the supplement for the old pipes behind
Yes.
the counter? Okay.
I took it up there already while you were sitting forever. Bless your heart.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, Cameron.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your weekend.
You
Have
too.
a good rest of your week, actually.
I'll try. Thanks so much. Okay, I'm gonna pay the counter and then go pee and call my friend to come pick me up. But I will turn the stream back on after I get out of the bathroom.